Welcome to Dudes of Divination, and we are again playing Starfinder because it's awesome. Stay tuned. Hello. Last time, our heroes attempted to join the Downside Kings.
Didn't work out too.
It was the best I had.
No, I'm not blaming you.
And they were told to go kill Jabaxa. And now they are at Mama Fat's to talk to or kill Jabaxa. Let us see how this plays out.
What do we see when we enter this room?
So you guys walk in and you're you said you're trying to be friendly with this guy? As to not be like you were with the other people?
Yeah.
He
Seemed nice.
Okay.
Yeah, not necessarily aggressive, just be like,
Oh, like
I actually want to speak with him.
Just a back little room. There's a sofa and a chair and a couple other chairs, a little table. And then a bunch of like boxes in the corner. It's like a back room.
he seems
Like
like
for storage,
a little bit
not
less
in
like
hangout.
he seems like a little bit less like hostile too than the Downside Kings. They just came off like a little bit more.
You will see Jabaxa sitting on the on the chair in front of
Is
the
he
table.
alone?
He is alone. If y'all want to make perception checks as you're walking into the room, though.
That's your dice.
8. 15.
11. 1.
You would have noticed that there was 2 suspicious individuals kind of hiding out in the crowd. You know, that watched him enter and then you enter.
Sure.
I'm just checking out a stray wire in my arm.
But he is alone in this room, though.
Surprise round.
Please don't.
He does have his cape thrown aside, so his gun is there ready because...
Yeah, he
you
doesn't
never
know.
Right, he has
But
no
he's not
idea
like
who it is.
hostile, like
Yeah. What
when
color
you
is
shoot
he?
you guys. What color?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Brown.
White?
Not black like my dad.
No, definitely not black.
Alright, good. It's not my dad.
Just gonna kill your dad.
No.
As you guys enter,
Mm-hmm.
take a seat. I hear you have business with me.
I'll stand. I'll stay standing. I'm gonna sit.
I'll sit.
I'll stand in front of the door, and I'll address to him. I'll be like,
If you would like to take in the bath to moonshine I have for you, there's a bottle of moonshine on the table. Apparently it's bath to moonshine.
I experienced it yesterday. I don't like it.
I'll wait till later.
To each his own.
none for me, thank you.
I'm having some.
I see your bodyguards outside. Do you wish to call them in before we conduct our interview?
That was very perspective of you. No, if they hear gunfire, they'll come in.
Fair enough. I
It's
don't.
a good thing I brought this silencer.
I don't really expect us to things to escalate to gunfire today.
Well, that's good. I would rather not have bloodshed on my calendar today. It's my day off, after all.
Oh, I didn't know it was your day off. I'm sorry to interrupt.
As he pours some of his bath to moonshine. That's what I brought the moonshine for.
Normally I don't drink on the job, but on my day off.
This is strong, I say, drinking the moonshine.
I'll
This rat over here. He's got a good sense of... what's what I'm looking for?
Direction.
Sure. He's got a good sense of direction. His mind's in the right place.
I'll nod and be like, yes, that's Blast Flanagan. You
Don't forget it.
shouldn't forget it. But in all seriousness, sorry to hear about your
I wasn't joking.
to hear about your contact, Duravar. I know you had dealings with him in the past.
He just looks at you blankly. Duravar?
Dwarf?
No. Don't know any Duravar.
Sense motive to see if he's trying to lie to me.
I have a minus 2 to this.
11.
As far as you know, he has no idea who Duravar is.
16?
No idea who Duravar is.
why were you at the dock? If you have no idea who Duravar Kreoul is, why were you at the dock yesterday,
His men.
and assaulted? And you ordered a hit on the Downside Kings who were there.
We
I think that they were
we
just-
don't have a hit on the gang, but you're probably confusing all those nasty rumors out there. Man, people just get it right. Sorry. Do diplomacy.
Calm down, bro. 20.
You guys seem like the good sort. What do you know so far?
We've heard things through the vine. More or less, you were defending Duravar, and Downside Kings were out to get him.
Alright. I have no idea who this Duravar is, but we were contracted to defend the Hardscrabble Collective. We had word that the Downside Kings were doing something in that docking bay that day, and we were there to oppose them. And that is all that was.
What were the Downside Kings doing there? You, alright, well, do you know anything about the Hardscrabble Collective? Why do they, if they're just a mining company, why do they need protection?
The Hardscrabble Collective hired us to protect them and their interests. Because apparently they are fighting over mining rights with the astral extractions for that floating rock in space.
What do they want?
It's a giant rock. What does every miner want?
Sure.
It's the newest prospect and it's right outside the station.
Hey, you seem pretty level-headed, and I really don't want to make a muck out of things. Just thought you should know we were given an order to have a hit on your head by the Downside Kings.
Those. So you already talked to them, huh?
Yeah, they weren't really receptive. I'm very happy.
And you got out alive?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, we did.
Show some skill or luck, whatever it may be.
Well, I got away with the ladies.
I don't think you want to have a way with that lady.
I think she wanted to have a way with me.
So it would seem you're not here to take my life, then?
No, in fact, we would
as long
be
as you could pay us.
we would be open to the offer of a reverse offer
Nah.
if you wanted us to take care of the Downside Kings.
I'm not scared of them.
I have a question.
I'm not
then.
gonna send my men in openly to take them on in their territory, but I'm not worried about them.
How come?
If you guys want to go fight them, that's your own turns. Hold on, my friend, hold on. But at this point, if you don't have to see them again, I wouldn't, because they're usually pretty hostile. If you have a hit on me, if you go back and I'm not dead, I doubt you'll make it out alive again, or without some blood on your hands. Go ahead.
Why does Nadaz hate you so much more than you hate her?
Rival gangs, you know?
She
Sometimes
just-
we get in each other's way.
She seems to be a lot more out for blood than you do.
Maybe she's scared of him.
I mean, she's a bitch. That's all I got to say.
Or that.
I don't.
Maybe she's just real crabby. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Okay.
So this mining collective, you were obviously hired to protect their interests. What other interests do you have of worth protecting? That we're looking into the incidents of Duravar Kreoul's death, and obviously he was an interest that you were sent there to protect. So who in the hard Scrabble collective can we contact to gather a little bit more information about?
They do have a collective agency where you can go to try to get a job. That's where we get our job from.
And the other office, the Super Diamond people,
Nope. The
Diamond Defense.
Astral Extractions. Diamond Defense is a illicit goods store.
You're right. The Astral Electives. Why are they?
Extractions.
Are they just that more aggressive to where they need to hire the thugs like the Downside Kings?
It would seem so. I would not know why, for I don't know much about them. But they hired a hit while the Hardscrabble Collective hired defense. So it would be obvious that they're more aggressive.
Sure.
But I would not know why.
Do you know of their headquarters by chance?
We know where the Astral Extractions headquarters is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's in the
we
rings,
have that guy's driver's license. We're fine.
So say we were to have another run-in with Nadaz, and one thing led to another, and she ended up not being the head of the gang anymore, and we came back to you and told you, would there be anything special in that for us?
Pat on the back. And another bottle of my bathtub moonshine.
Not interested. Maybe we'll just get married instead.
Have fun with that.
That's strong moonshine.
What is there anything your ilk needs done that you don't want to be associated with the 21 crew?
Say that again.
Is there anything you need done that you don't want to be known that the 21 crew did it?
Nah, in this scenario, any rumors that the 21 crew is defending somebody is perfectly fine with me.
Well, I don't have any more questions unless you guys do.
If we were to get a job with the Hardscrabble Collective, we wouldn't be stepping on your toes, right? Because I think that the Downside Kings are going to be mad when they realize that we didn't kill you. I just don't want both gangs after us.
What are you asking?
If we were to get a job with the Hardscrabble Collective, get in deeper and see what's going on, really, you're not going to get mad that we're taking over your protection thing.
Nope. Do what you want.
You're a lot easier to talk to.
Just don't, if I find you joining the Downside Kings, then I guess we'll be enemies. But other than that, do what you need to do.
Only way we're joining the Downside Kings is if I put a bullet in your head.
That's not gonna happen. No, he has a funny sense of humor.
This is a question out of game. How is he dressed? Is he dressed fairly, nice?
No, he's just like this.
Okay. Alright.
In his armor and his cape. The busy man.
I think you meant the only way we're joining them is if we take over them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we are the 12.
We could marry into the family, too.
Why don't you find a better candidate?
He's getting to the end of his lifespan. He's got to reproduce. I mean, come on.
He knows, it's true.
I got to settle down.
I gotta sow my seed.
And then just die in a hole in my bed.
My bed. Just dig a hole in my mattress and die.
Watching Friends on your Happy TV.
Now, if you're looking for reasons to go kill the Downside Kings, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of loot to be had.
Sure. How strong are they, would you say? Me and Hexer had Nadaz pretty much isolated. Think we could have taken her?
Yeah, there was a Vesk there, too.
Depending on how you guys went about it and didn't get outnumbered, I'm sure you could have a chance.
Huh.
The problem is, with me having a gang, if I try to do anything, it's too noticeable. And then she gets her gang involved, and then it turns into a gang war, and then it's a bunch of people attacking a bunch of people. It's just, me and Adas don't normally fight each other head on, because that's just too much of a hassle.
Can we have a quick huddle and come right back?
You can huddle right there as he pulls out his little computer on his...
Without you moving, I'll like message you in your head. What are you trying to do? And I open.
Can I respond?
Yeah, I want
to
in
you?
on this conversation.
I open up the conversation to the three of us because I assume he's like just playing with himself, like just yeah.
Thinking.
With his lightning rod.
It's short for a lightning rod.
That's not going to conduct anything.
It electrocutes just the same.
It's not the most.
It's not the length. That's how you use it. I will say,
Is this thing on?
we should ask what it would take for him to just go away for a little while. Maybe even spread word of his death, just to get the downside kings on our side.
Wait, I'm not in this conversation.
That's an idea.
What
Masses.
You can hear it.
with that
No, because you're all you can telepathically.
I will
He opened it up to everybody.
Yeah.
let's say what's the odds you could be willing to take a vacation here for a little bit?
And when we
What
don't
are you
deliver the...
asking? As he kind of gets
She didn't want us to deliver.
edgy.
Yeah, she did. Once we
No.
mentioned
No,
it.
She said
No,
she
if
said
you
word
want
would
to.
get around and she would hear about it.
We, as I told you, we were ordered to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to be away and we spread word of your death, how would you feel about that?
Impossible, unfortunately. We got paid quite a hefty price for our protection job, and if I were to fake death, that would give the downside kings morale, and then they become a bother, and then lose out on my pay cut.
What are you being paid?
20,000 credits.
I got a tenth of it.
I got 59. What if we bought your contract?
You got,
We couldn't pay you up front.
no deal. Gonna have to deny that.
I'll bluff. He'll take half the credits.
You're not Jedi mind tricking him. We'll give him all the money.
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
we just
oh, yeah, 'cause
we
somehow-
just need an extension.
Somehow we could come up with 10,000
Yeah,
credits.
sure. I'll diplomacy. I'll be like, hey, we will get you the money. 22.
It's impossible, my friend. Good job to do, and a reputation more than that.
That is true. I don't want
Think
you
of
to
how greatly you would be revered if you were to die and resurface.
Nobody would care.
Certainly you've heard tales of Captain Sar and the Deathless.
No.
I read it in a book one time.
Oh, so did I.
Not much of a book reader.
Jaboxa, we appreciate you meeting with us. Is there any way we could, obviously today's your day off. Is there any way we could contact you if we have any further questions?
Leave a message at Mama Fats. I come by from time to time.
Sure.
Thanks for talking to us.
If you ever have a job for the Helmet Squad, give us a call.
You're the Helmet Squad?
Yes.
Yep, and Blast Flanagan. Don't forget it. No, not him. This guy. Me. I'm Blast.
Right.
I'm Blast! Look at this gun!
Right. You gentlemen have a great day.
Blast Flanagan.
No, I'm Blast Flanagan.
You gotta stop that right this minute!
I will put you over my knee.
I already got the top bunk. Let him have something.
My goddamn name is the only thing I have. My parents abandoned me. And then my only friend in the world left me on some dumb desert planet to die. Read my backstory, it's online. Dudesofdivination.com.
Made me cry twice.
Maybe he just believed in you.
Part 1, Part 2.
It was a test.
Maybe he's still waiting there for you and you left him.
He got lost. You left him. You're the asshole.
He basically pushed me off of his ship. I watched him drive away.
It was a test.
I passed. He can come back anytime.
So now, where do you guys want to go?
I'm all off track.
I want to go visit the what's his name?
Hard
Sorry.
Scrabble.
No. I want to visit Chiswick.
No.
We've learned quite a bit.
Yeah, but we still have to go talk to Hard Scrabble. I think we should talk to Hard Scrabble and then go tell Chiswick what we know.
Okay.
Hard Scrabble
What
is
have you
like
been
our
doing
last
over there?
lead.
Already notes about everything that's been going on. It seems that the Downside Kings obviously have an issue with 21, but the 21 don't really seem to have too much of an issue with the Downside Kings.
No, they're just muscle.
Correct. So, however, it seems that with the 21, their reputation is everything.
Yeah.
Even to
It's
Hard
in-
Scrabble, who they have a contract with.
It seems like the 21 crew doesn't want a bad name for themselves. The Downside Kings don't really mind.
Correct. But the big dispute isn't with those two. It's with Hard Scrabble and Astral.
Yeah.
Because
Hard Scrabble and Astral are the ones that are causing an even bigger rift by hiring
Exactly.
already rival
Exactly.
gangs.
So I think
And that the Downside Kings are just a little more ruthless.
All right, so what do
without a contract with one of those companies, we're never going to be able to get on the inside and actually find out what the heck is going on.
I think we got to get up to that rock. We got to take to the skies.
Which is why we should talk to Chiswick and see if we can borrow a ship and go up in
The final frontier.
Somehow we need
Stop saying random
somebody-
movie quotes, please.
somehow we need to get inside the inner workings of either Astral or Hard Scrabble.
I don't think we need to. I think if we invest, like Blast said, if we investigate the rock, we can learn to see what's so damn important about it.
If we talk to Hard Scrabble, we could get a job and get some money for going up there.
And we'll still get to go up there.
Because exactly.
That's fine. I mean,
because
I'm not against going
as-
there. I
as
just
of
think
right-
we should also. Check
as of
out
right
Chiswick.
now-
I agree.
As of right now,
Because
as of right now, we're outsiders. We went to the Downside Kings, we got nothing. We went to the 21s, we didn't really get much. We don't know anything about Astral.
they
We
were
don't know
more
anything
talkative.
about Hard Scrabble.
Nadaz
We
probably
don't know
would have talked to
why
us more
they're
if
just-
she wasn't so
We
intimidated.
don't know what's
by it.
on that rock and why they're disputing. I'm just saying, if we start like actually getting jobs from one of these companies and move our way up, we might actually figure out what the hell we're dealing with.
Yeah, but we're Starfinders. We're not.
Not yet. We're still
Blast,
proving ourselves
relax.
to them.
I got you.
But like these
I
companies,
stole some guy's ID.
Don't get cocky.
they have a rock out there. These companies are both funded by greed. They're not going to care about who we're with. They're not going to care if we're investigating about some dead guy that neither one of them apparently were trying to protect.
Yeah, they were. The 21 crew was.
He just didn't know him by
he
name.
doesn't, like,
They
know
weren't
who he
trying
is.
He
hard
doesn't know the
enough.
name.
Well, they were a little
Like, we
outnumbered.
need to find out what's going on. As of right now, we don't.
We were told what was going on. They both want to mine the rock, and
That's what we need to find
Right.
out.
But
Is what
why?
is on that rock that is
Exactly.
so important
But
that both
why?
of these companies are vying for it.
yeah.
You know what?
And because we're in a better standing with the 21 crew, I think that Hard Scrabble is our go-to.
Yeah, and that's fine. We can check there.
Either we can go directly to Hard Scrabble, or we can do some maneuvering and try to ruin the reputation of 21 with Hard Scrabble and try to take over that contract.
no, hold on.
No, that's too big of a contract for the four of us to take.
Like
over.
I said,
Aside from that, 21 has been not so much good to us, but definitely not bad.
I feel like maybe that guy could be my uncle.
but see, here's the other thing too, is
just because he's Yosoki.
if we did
That's
these
really all I
things,
got right now.
if we did these things and we planted it as the Downside Kings were doing them, we have no part in it.
Right. We do bad stuff, we do it as the Downside Kings, I agree.
They're already in a gang war with each other, so them attacking each
And
other,
we're pretty
they're
much
not going to
already in the
notice.
Downside
They're not
Kings.
going to notice strategic hits or placements by us because they're going to be under the impression that it's them two fighting over each other's turf.
You know, if we could all disguise, well,
So,
we could just.
If the
How
two,
does this sound?
Really
if Blast
started-
Flanagan, Downside Kings.
if the two companies, Astral and Hard
I mean,
Scrabble,
are you the leader?
all of a sudden feel like that the Downside Kings and the 21s are more interested in fighting each other than actually to protect or do a hit for them. They're going to be looking elsewhere for other contracts. And that's where we step in.
I don't know. I don't disagree with you, but I don't think...
Because if we have the contract, we automatically have it.
I feel like that is a good plan, but it has more steps than it needs.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we can just go to the company and get the job without tarnishing anyone's. It'd be fun, sure, but it might be a little long-winded. Yeah, but I think we're veering from our main goal that way, 26. We want to figure out what's on the rock, right?
I mean, technically, we're trying to investigate what happened to our contact. I mean, that's our main prerogative.
Yeah, so tarnishing the name of some gangs isn't really going to help us get that.
They're the ones that did it. We need to find out why it happened.
Yes and no. The guy didn't even know what Duravar Kreoul's name was. Okay. And neither probably did the Downside Kings.
If the Downside Kings are there,
shoot them.
We can kill them. And then once we get enough credits to buy some guns, we can go and liberate Nadaz from the horrible people that are obviously making her such a bad person.
Why do you got such a big crush on this Nadaz?
She has a crush on me, really, is what we're saying here.
No, that's not what... You need to learn how to look at the world through...
I'm 12!
Do you think the Starfinder community will pay us if we...
I've never been in love.
...go on our own?
I think we need to talk to Chiswick. I think we should talk to the Hardscrabble Collective and then go talk to Chiswick. Because I think we have enough information to...
Shouldn't we do that flip-flop?
That's Hard Hat's side of the story. What do you think? Hard body.
Hard hat. Hard body. Never mind.
Soft head, soft body.
Big gun.
You're not.
Little gun.
Little good.
Little robot.
Somehow we need to find ourselves as insiders rather than outsiders. However we do that, doesn't matter. But that's why we need to do it. Because in order to find out what happened on that dock, we need to find out what actually caused it. But we can't do that being outsiders. Into either the companies or the gangs. One of the two.
Hexer.
Because somebody in the gangs know why it happened, somebody in the companies know why it happened.
Well,
we need to find out why. But we're not going to find out if we're not inside.
Hexer, what should we do?
we should find a way to rock, I think, but I mean, I don't want to go for free and find nothing and come back empty-handed.
I agree with all of you. I especially agree with the point that we need to have some kind of ally, not just fly out there as an enemy to both, because then we're fighting two people.
But we're not an enemy of the 21 crew. They've made it clear that they don't care about us, and that as long as we don't kill them, they won't kill us.
We don't know what they're doing off-world.
Well, we won't know that until we get off-world.
I mean, and what happens off-world stays off-world, right? If they end up getting shot by some anonymous people because they were firing at them first.
Or choked by a robot.
I was going to leave him out of this. At least he could live.
Hey! Alright. I still say our best course of action. Talk to Hardscrabble. Talk to Chiswick. Get me behind the wheel of a starship. That's the most important part.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should talk to the Hard Hat.
Tablet asteroid.
Fusion cutter.
You forgot. You forfeit piloting. You forgot the most important one. There's 3. You forgot the most important one.
There's just so many to remember. Syllables.
Hardscrabble.
Yeah.
They're first? Not Chiswick's?
No, they're first.
Maybe we can get some money out of them. And then Chiswick can probably, hopefully, get us a better ship than they would be willing to give us.
I feel like they've just...
We get money, we get allies, we get a ship. Everybody agree? Hands in, Helmet Squad?
Helmet Squad!
Helmet Squad.
So, we are heading to speak with the Hardscrabble Collective.
Okay.
After much deliberation.
I heard.
And on the way there, I'm going to say, you can talk to people in their head, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Talking to him.
but I can hear you.
No, I'm going to say it quietly so that hopefully you can't.
I'll
What are you guys
I'll
talking
respond in your head. Yes, yes, I can.
I'm going to say, I don't condone cheating, but do you think that, I know that Hexer can do that too. Do you think the last time we played Tablet Asteroid Fusion Cutter, he was in my head and knew what I was going to do?
You're an adult. You consented. You let him inside you.
Age of consent on Axlock Station.
Is this next to the alcohol table that we're gonna have?
So is that a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
Telepathically, what are you guys talking about?
Hey guys,
Get out of this conversation. You gotta help me get that top bunk bed back.
don't pick Fusion Cutter.
It's impossible.
That's all my hands can make is a Fusion Cutter.
That's the worst advice I've ever been given in my life, Hardad. I thought you were smart.
The only place I have is a hiring agency.
Mhm.
So you can go to the hiring agency. And
Give me a fucking job.
it looks like a regular building. Nothing spectacular. And then you walk in. Lady at the counter. Talk to her.
Is it another halfling?
It's a somebody. Because,
Okay.
it's a somebody.
Yeah, we would like to,
We're minors.
we would like to speak with your party chairman.
Huh?
You're the Hard Scrabble Collective, are you not?
Yeah. You here for a job?
Yes, but first we'd like to speak
There's
with...
no jobs right now.
Well, that's not what I'm really asking for, but we would like to speak with your manager.
She's gonna print out a piece of paper. Here's their contact information. It's the best I can do for you.
Can we reach him on a comm?
Email.
Is he more available for members of the Starfinder community?
Listen here. I'm here to do a job.
So are we.
Unfortunately, there are no jobs to hand out, which means I get to sit back and play on my computer. Unfortunately, I have 4 bozos in here that don't get the point that there are no jobs to be handed out.
You're playing Galaga, aren't you?
I hope it's still around in 500 years.
Gattaca?
I'm not playing a game on my computer.
Gattaca?
Thank you.
I
Walk
see
away
WASD.
telepathically, lazy prude. Walk out the door.
Shit. Well, Big Head was right. Chiswick time.
Yeah, yes, can we just go to the Starfinder building and seek out our buddy Chiswick? Hey, yo, Chiswick! Hey, how you doing, Bugface?
We're throwing up gang
You
signs
go to
now.
your the Starfinder
Well,
building,
Hey, yo,
Walk in.
Chiswick!
ask for Chiswick.
Yeah, less ask, more like just be like Chiswick.
Chocolate Chiswick.
They pull her phone up. Yeah, you have 4 individuals here to see you. Right, okay. He'll be down. Hang on in the room. He'll be down in a moment.
Alright, we'll wait.
Sorry, not he. It. Chiswick isn't it.
We're waiting.
Alrighty. So, you have your refreshments in there and your crackers, if anybody wants to partake on the crackers this time.
The protein crackers?
Yeah, the protein crackers.
No. Sick.
My friends! He sits down. Grabs a protein cracker.
It's like the first time this campaign where we haven't golf cars.
Sir.
What'd you find out?
I'm playing Dynasty Warriors a lot.
Duravar,
Did you get 8?
unfortunately, died on the catwalk when we came to Absalon Station. It happened.
We've already went over
You knew
this.
that.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure you were aware.
He's the one that told you guys to.
I'm gonna bluff. 16.
Just to cover your head. I've never met you. This is
Clear-
a
it's clear
different
you're having a bad
helmet
day.
guy.
Do we have a recap video that we can show him? Is there anything?
Does anyone else want to talk? He seems to be having a bad day.
We were at the club all night. He's probably still
The-
recovering.
Oh,
The level-
investigating.
Yeah, the level.
Club, huh?
Sure.
He's showing off his 10 intelligence.
It doesn't appear that the level 21 crew or the Downside Kings were directly responsible for the death of Duravar Kreoul.
Telepathically, are we trying to hide things from him? Because the Downside Kings were sent to assassinate.
No, we don't know that.
No. Downside Kings were hired by one mining company. The 21 crew was hired by another mining company. And that's why their gang war has intensified. Duravar just happened to work for the wrong mining company, and the Downside Kings saw him, recognized who he was, and killed him. And then a fight broke out because both of the protections were there at the same time. Duravar wasn't anybody special
Right.
or anybody important.
You just happen to have money, you know.
It just
And
seemed
one.
like he was targeted.
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So he's going to. So that's sad but reassuring. Why were they there then?
The 21 crew, the level 21 crew were hired by the Hard Scrabble Collective to protect their interests, while the Astral Extractions hired the Downside Kings to aggressively try to take over said protections. The Hard Scrabble Collective has gained rights, or is in the process of gaining rights, to harvest the moon rock, asteroid rock, whatever you want to call it, the rock. And the Downside Kings and the Astral Expeditions are... I can't read what you're saying.
Just say
Extraction.
Astral. That's I've just been saying Astral.
The Astral Extractions are angry because they are not getting that contract.
Oh. That would make sense.
It seems that this war is
How
more
so?
political versus
Well,
actually a
Duravar
war.
Kreoul was once associated with Hard Scrabble Collective. In the wrong
As we
place at the
learned.
wrong time. And there has been word, or it's obvious that a lot of people want this rock.
Yeah, what's on this rock? Do you know?
Nobody knows. That's why.
Do the Starfinders want it?
No, it's not out there. So, whatever.
Do you mind if we potentially borrow a ship for a bit?
I could see what I can do for you.
Our ace pilot here is dying to get behind the reins, and
Sure am.
we would definitely like to.
You're probably like, sucks compared to mine!
I can't guarantee a today or a swift ship, but I can see what I can do for you guys, especially since you've, done all this work for me. We'll consider this a successful investigation then?
I don't know about successful, but
Progressing.
I feel that until we find out what's on that rock, we can't really go any further here on Absalon Station without bloodshed coming into our possession.
Well, I feel, from what you guys have told me, that it was either personal or non-personal, but it has something to do with the mining company, and it's as simple as that.
Gotta be something good on that
So
asteroid.
now I know that my good friend Duravar Kreoul was killed due to a mining
Conflict, yeah.
conflict. Now, if it was anything more personal than that, it sounds like the only way you would find out is directly through. You said that the level 21 crew was protecting?
Correct.
Then it sounds like the only other way to get solid evidence is to specifically go to the Downside Kings. But at this point, I don't need solid evidence. This is enough of a consolement to me.
We went there.
Oh, well.
She was rather nasty to us and told us that the only way
He wasn't there.
he would give us information would be to kill the level 21 crew leader.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a interesting investigation then.
Yeah, it was. We danced around, that's for sure.
Oh man, I bet she's a great dancer.
Where's the vet?
It's hiding.
Hey, do you know where Shopkeep is? Chiswick?
My best friend's missing. My other best friend.
I was gonna say that's sad.
Right here.
Sorry.
We built a bunk bed together.
Yeah, I know. We're fighting though, because the game, you know.
12
Some
until
people
So,
just need to
we
know.
will consider
Well,
this a
beyond.
success. I thank you all. In this, you are now in the Starfinder Society.
I've never been a part of anything in my life.
Well, we appreciate the status. What sort of salary do we maintain while part of the Starfinder Society?
10 credits a month.
I'd pay you.
Shut up, Blast.
It all depends on the moment. You know, we send out expeditions here and expeditions there. Depends on the time. So, that's if you want to be a part of us. You don't have to work for us. You can be a part of us, and
I'm in. Where do I sign?
you can disappear for years and come back, you know?
I'll be here every
Where-
day.
The society is about exploration, so
Every hour
we
if
never
you want me
know when. We never know when we'll see people, but I'll get
I'll
your
see you all
badges
the
printed.
time.
That way you'll know. That way people will know you're part of our society, if you would like.
Is he hitting on this man?
Yes, I would definitely like.
It.
I would definitely appreciate it.
Goes for the group then? You all want to be a part of this then? You want badges?
You know,
Yes.
labels and titles and ranks and hierarchy.
Can I have a gold
I would
badge?
recommend that you take the badge.
I guess.
You don't need
Yeah,
to
no, seriously, yeah, give me one.
Alright. Well,
Why do you gotta play like that, man?
come back tomorrow and I'll have your badges.
What are we supposed to
In the
do for the
meantime-
rest of the day?
Go hit up your girlfriend.
Play with my lightning rod.
Go to a nightclub.
Oh, I know just the
he,
place.
He jests.
Oh my god.
And then
I'm not going
he
with
gets up.
you.
Thank you for all your
Go
help.
by yourself.
And then as he's walking out, you notice a piece of paper fall out of his pocket. Because like the whole time he was there talking to you guys, he was writing stuff and looking at his computer. You know?
I'm gonna skitter over and grab it.
And then he walks out.
Oh, I didn't skid her fast enough.
The piece of paper will say, I have no doubt that the Downside Kings are responsible for Duravar Kreoul's death. I would ask a personal favor to go get justice for Duravar Kreoul. You don't have to. This is just a personal request.
I'm gonna fold
And
it up
that's
and
it.
pocket it.
What did it say, Blast?
Nothing. He just blew his nose in it.
And you're keeping it?
I like him.
14.
I play with my lightning rod.
I'm lying.
Use your reroll.
You already did it?
Why are we lying to each other, Blast?
Why are we
God, this got intimate.
I thought you were supposed to be dumb. He wants us to take out the Downside Kings. Kreoul was a personal friend of his.
I'd say let's get good with Chiswick. He might give us a better ship.
I agree, but
We can spare
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Okay, let's go get her.
No, we're not gonna. No. We can't just walk in and attack them.
Why?
Why
Why
not?
not?
We're going to this asteroid.
No. Let's take care of the Downside Kings and then go to the asteroid. You're gonna make me fight my girlfriend.
Why do you think he's not giving us our badges until tomorrow?
He doesn't want blood on the Starfinder hands.
That was planned.
Let's wait for tomorrow and then take care of the Downside Kings.
If you have to understand, this is our inside. If we take care of this and we get inside with him, we'll get a better ship, we'll get better communication, and we'll have our in with a very, very big force. that can get us more information on
All right, I
this.
got one condition. You guys got to make sure I look really cool and tough in front of the Daz.
Deal.
I'm not sure it's gonna matter.
Helmet squad.
Helmet squad.
Helmet squad.
Let's go kill some people.
Are you gonna blow them up?
Lock and fucking load.
I haven't seen an explosive since my
The
brother
next
blew up a building.
bit is going to be you guys going to the Downside Kings and then fighting them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last time you were there, you know,
Last
there was
time we
two
were
outside,
we know that
3 in the back room, and,
And then
then
her.
a Daz and whatever. And then you
And
have
then
to
the Baz,
consider if
too.
there's any...
There's probably some hanging out in the club.
Okay, so what is the plan? Because I feel like we could get in there like we did last time, but
I think what we should do is walk in. I'll go in. I'll tie up the guy behind the desk. Then you guys should spring into action, get the 2 bouncers, and then I'll get the guy behind the desk, and then that'll just leave the people inside the club.
I got a smoke bomb.
Yeah, but I think we'll use that once we'll throw that in the back room, disorient the people in the back.
it's just the only reason I'm saying about my rifle is because like without my rifle, my mass damage goes away.
Mine too.
I'm just concerned with
You can
that.
still overload
The
your weapon.
people
I can't
in between
guess,
the
but,
2 door guards and the people in the back room, the in-between space.
Yeah, there's plenty of room in
Because
there.
I mean,
for
my
us to
damage
fight.
would go from.
I'm just trying to limit how many things we gotta fight.
I think we'll be fine.
Alright.
I'm not okay.
I mean, my it goes down a full dice though.
I'm also not trying to massacre innocent people.
Well, we're not targeting innocent people.
How are we gonna know if some of them are in the
We're not
crowd?
playing
As
with
soon as they
inputs.
pull a
We're
gun.
fine.
That's when we know.
What if an innocent person pulls a gun for self-defense?
They have to literally check it in. They have to check in all weapons. If you're a Downside King, I assume you keep your weapons.
That's fair. I
I'm
didn't
putting
think of
my
that.
putting my pistol in my mouth already.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the case because we're taking
Well,
out the
I
bouncers
don't see
anyways.
10
Yeah,
pistols.
if we could take out the bouncers, then we can take our shit in anyway.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Because like if we take out the bouncers,
Can you take out the bouncers from a point that they don't know where we are taking them out from?
Well, we don't.
You'd have to
run
take
into
out 2
health,
at
right?
simultaneously. I don't think you can do
Well,
that.
what
let's
if
do
he what
this.
if he just took out one and then the other one went in and like sounded the alarm, because we're gonna sound the alarm.
Well,
True.
why don't we get up to them, and then
Yeah, why don't the 3 of us get up to them?
and then he
We'll-
can pop them.
and
He'll
play
pop
coy.
one. He'll pop
like,
one.
like what's going on, and then
Yeah, quick, go inside and then like trip him and then beat him while he's fucking down.
Why don't I? They're close together.
or
Why don't I just frag
I
'em?
can shoot one, and then you guys could just play coy and get a surprise round and kill the other one.
That works. Either way.
Because if you play coy, he's not going to know that you guys are with the person that just shot his friend. So like, you guys can get a surprise round and then kill the other one.
Yeah,
I'm not
we can-
good at lying.
We can if
Yeah, but he is.
if one person walks your robot, send your combat drone up there and they'll be like, "What are you doing?" And then he can just hit one of them, and then we'll all have a surprise round. We can each one of us target one, like so you 2 target one, us 2 target one, and then hopefully we take them down before they even know what's going on.
Are we trying to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
I
I've
like
only
that plan.
practiced on targets, but all right.
Let's do it.
I'm throwing a grenade.
With me right there.
Just stay out of the way.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Putting a grenade in my mouth.
So,
You should
like
be able to
Yoshi.
use it as an attack.
Yo.
Spit attack.
You should just like spit something, and then when you look at a guard, just like smile with the pin.
y'all are going to the Fusion Queen. You see the 2 guards there again. They seem more on guard than normal though.
Why?
They're just like the last time you saw them, they were kind of hanging out. But what time of the day are you going?
Like during the day.
Yeah. So, like, but you know, I was just figuring it was like the same hour. You guys probably didn't linger on. But
Yeah, we didn't wait very long.
you know, when you saw them last time, it was like nighttime. It was, you know,
Where the club is actually like.
club was
Up and
bounced,
running
so they
and
were
everything.
outside, also kind of, you know, having a good time. There's not a lot of people.
They're more on guard mode
There's
now.
not a lot of people in the area right now, and it's
It's
not.
weird that people
the club's
show
not
up.
really bouncing right now, so they're just kind of chilling at the door doing their job.
The club moves. Just kidding.
Ready. So I'm going to get in a position where Is there-
What's the range on your long rifle?
Grenade? I don't know.
90 feet. So, like, I guess I'll get in a range where I'm kind of like, they're not going to be fully, like, paying attention to me, I guess. I mean, I guess what's around me where I can...
How is everybody walking up?
I'm
I
just
thought
gonna
we were
walk
just
up
walking up.
with no
Grenade out.
weapon.
No.
You
I
guys are
don't
walking
have
up,
my
I'm
weapon
not.
drawn or anything, but I just want to get within 60 feet of him.
Okay. Are you going to be up there with him in 60 feet?
I need to be within 25.
I need to be within 30.
And you're just going to hang out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as soon as you guys even get like 60 feet up, the guys, hey! It's Blast Flanagan.
I can't believe you remembered.
So, remember, we all have comms. So,
Nadaz remembers, and we have not yet heard about the death of Jabaxa.
That's what I'm coming to tell her right now.
Well, we have a message for you, and they both pull their pistols out.
uh-oh.
Okay.
I feel like an initiative roll's coming up.
No.
Oh, yeah.
One shoots at you, misses.
Good.
And 13 to your EAC.
Sid. Okay.
Tie.
Tie goes to attacker.
That was-
3 to your
How much?
shield.
Wait, where's
The
your
stamina?
resolve points?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what my resolve is right now.
1 plus your intelligence modifier.
So 5.
So, everybody roll initiatives now.
21.
You said 3?
23.
3.
God damn it. 5.
Yeah. 21.
Okay, so 23, 21,
14.
14.
21.
So 23, 21, 21.
Your dex is
I go
higher.
first. I have a higher dex.
23,
When we were planning this before, do you guys want me to power up my shot?
14.
No,
It's up
save
to
it for
you.
Nadas.
Okay.
I technically have 2 of them. But it takes an extra round.
That was their
In case we have to
surprise
kill her.
round.
I'm going to be upset if she
As a
just in case we do have to kill her.
as a move action,
didn't
I
find
will
one shot.
get him on.
For
one
the
of
record,
guards.
Use
I
the
liked your
blast.
guys' plans, but I already planned for them to recognize Blast Flanagan if you walk up.
No, that's fine.
I'm
I
famous.
I will get him.
I thought we were just in the
So
robot.
on one the guard who's closest
We
to me.
were originally, but
I mean, they're both the same.
It doesn't matter. Just on one of the 2 guards, whichever
Right,
one
Left
we
guard.
attack.
Left or right, pick one.
Sure,
Or
the
whichever
right,
one
the
shot at
right
you?
guard.
Okay.
The right guard. Any ally who attacks them gets +1 to their attack roll,
Okay.
and then I will shoot him. 19.
does that +1 apply to you? Nice.
Does it say there's been
Yes.
like, what, 3 sessions since we've been in combat?
Yeah.
19 hits.
He takes
Nice.
4 damage.
4 damage. Blast, it's your turn. Now, what did you do when you did that, though, specifically?
I just like kind of like made like a circling motion and then pointed at the guy, and then the other with my hand, like as I pull up my hand, like a compartment opens up and the gun like flies into my hand and I shoot
So
him.
that's like this is like little performance to motivate your companions.
It's like my it's a improvisation is what it's called, and it's just I can use the ability as a move action to give my guys a +1 to attack. So, like I said, just like getting everyone's attention, pointing at a guy, get him.
Got it.
I'm going to say, I can't believe you remembered me. And I'm going to spit a grenade out. I'm going to catch the pin in my teeth. And I'm going to pull it out and throw it and spit the pin out.
If I'm correct, that's a reflex save to grenades?
Yeah, I have to hit a square. So I'm targeting the square like right in front of the 2 of them so that they're both caught in the blast radius. And I definitely hit because a square's AC is 5 and I got a 19.
Do you know the reflex save for that?
Yes, it's 14.
So let's not say 15, but
Good and good.
should I take half?
You take half.
Alright. 3, so 1.
Which
And
is
then
hard to come by.
I am going
Grenades
to...
get really good later on, though.
Okay.
Is there like any kind of like alleyway or anything like nearby that I could run over towards?
Not really. You're kind of on a open.
Is there any kind of like
I mean, you could run back
vehicle or
by-
anything that I could like hide behind?
Vehicle, yeah. There's some vehicles
Okay,
around.
so that's what I'm gonna do. I throw the grenade, spit the pin out, kind of glance, see them both dive out of the way, and then I'm gonna run towards the nearest vehicle. Oh.
Make sure he doesn't hit the wrong button.
I'm gonna run towards the nearest vehicle while pulling out and putting together my cannon and just like dive behind it and hide.
Sweet. Dexter.
And robot.
I'm going to find a different vehicle to hide behind. Because you said there's more than, there's multiple. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have my robot move up to it, one of them. You said we were 60 feet away?
No, you guys would have been 60 feet away, yeah.
So I'm going to have him charge whichever one's closer to me. So, -2... Never mind. Wait, I'll use my reroll. That's better.
Nice.
There you go.
20.
Yeah.
4 damage.
4. You guys almost did. You got the one that he
did you
pointed at,
do?
which looks messed up, and the other
I
one.
hid behind a vehicle.
Okay.
Got
Yeah,
hit by
the other one
grenade.
that's not been hit yet.
I would.
He got hit by the grenade.
I would shoot the guy who didn't get shot.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm going to do a full attack on the guy that has not been hit. So I take a -4 to each attack.
Okay.
So just -1.
Right. 12?
No. Ooh, what's your weapon?
It's his would be KAC.
12, you said?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You said 12?
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry.
That does hit?
Yeah.
Perfect. 1! 1 damage. And then 17.
Yep.
Please more than 1. 6. So 7 total. Jesus. Yeah, another one nicked his big toe. And then
So, are you behind cover?
I hid behind cover.
You're hidden. Did you hide behind something? Nope. Did you hide behind something?
No, I mean they just
Right.
found out that I
Better
was
target the
probably
two
there.
of us.
They're gonna shoot you two because they're in the open?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys got hit.
Way to be. Well, you
Did
know,
your AC more than
we
20?
didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
is.
It doesn't matter, remember?
Yeah. You missed both.
You did that. 3 to you. 2 to you.
Are they just using pistols?
Yeah.
Okay.
The azimuth.
And that's 2 stamina.
Better show them what a real gun is.
I'm about to.
The 2 damage is the stamina points, correct?
Yeah, everything goes to your stamina
And then goes to hit points.
until your stamina's gone.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Back to the top.
Yep. The guy, I will shoot him. He's not behind cover or anything, is he?
No,
No, I was
they,
gonna say neither one of them.
I will
they're
shoot.
trying to protect the door.
Sounds good. I'll shoot him twice. That's not gonna hit. Yeah, 12.
Yes.
He's gonna take 1 damage. That's the guy who's been shot a whole bunch of times, though. So
Good turn, blast.
If I take slap, I'm sure he's at 1.
I'm full attacking him too. So -4, but also
Sure, yeah, I'll
plus
keep
1.
an eye on your ammo you're using.
I have been doing that. Yeah.
8. There you go. Over 20.
Yes.
So I pop up from the car and fire one. I just blind fire over the car at first, and then then I come up and shoot another round. The second one hitting him for 4.
He is dead. You blasted off his head.
Don't forget it.
Not sure you can remember it.
I was gonna say, the part where he remembers is all over the wall.
Stop telling me logic. Never tell me the odds.
Right further.
You are not gonna like me then.
So then he'll attack for 15.
Yep.
God, my vision is bad.
4 damage.
All right.
He's not dead?
No, he is bloody. It's your turn.
Okay. What's that?
It's your turn.
That last punch from the robot got him right in the gut, and he's barely standing.
I'm just gonna take the one shot.
Take the 2.
So, it's -4 though.
-1.
Right.
It's -1 to your die roll. And
Okay.
you get two,
yeah.
two
Might as well
rolls.
just full. I'll just full attack him again.
Yeah. You only need a 12.
2.
So you would have missed either way.
Nice.
13.
Yep.
2 attacks
Another
is only
5.
-1.
No,
Right.
it's -4, but he has a
He
+3
was
to his
dead.
hit.
It looked like he was about to try to run back. Not that the grenade probably didn't give you all away, but he looked like he was about to try to run.
It wasn't us. If someone comes, where'd that explosion come from?
There's lots of shots outside.
We drew our weapons when the grenade went off.
We're looking for him too. You ran that way.
Our heroes are taking on the downside kings. They have taken out the guards at the front door very explosively. Till the next episode when we see the conclusion of the battle. See you at the table.